What's up guys, today we're going to be going over this low shutter grainy effect. I think it looks very cool, so just stick with me until the end and you'll have your new favorite effect. Just before we start, I need to let you know about my brand new editing pack, New Wave Effects. New Wave Effects allows you to get those grungy transitions, those clean fast transitions that you're going to see from artists like K-Suave, Summers, Laser Dim, and even Che. The presets are all extremely unique and made for your edits to stand out, so if that interests you, it'll be available in the description with a special discount for supporting the channel and watching the video. With that said, let's get straight into the video. So for this tutorial, we're going to use this Lil Mosey clip from his brand new music video. I think it looked very clean. The first effect that we're going to use in order to really get that kind of blur, that motion blur effect, is called pixel motion blur. So let's go ahead and go into our effects and presets and drag pixel motion blur onto our clip. Now what we're going to do is make the shutter angle about 2000. And now, as you can see, it's not really getting that clean, smooth motion blur that we want. So we're going to increase the shutter samples right here. Let's make that 12. 12 should be enough, actually. There we go. So now we're going to have this super smooth. So now that looks good, but usually when you get a low shutter look, you're not going to see as many frames. It's kind of like choppy. So in order to do that, we're going to create a new adjustment layer. So let's drag the effect posterized time onto our adjustment layer and let's make it 8 frames per second. So now we're gonna get more of that like choppy look, low frames per second. So now that is a pretty cool effect, but we're gonna play with the colors, really get that black and white grainy look. So in order to do that, we're gonna create another adjustment layer and we're gonna drag the effect black and white onto that adjustment layer. So the black and white looks kind of good, but it is a bit too gray in my opinion. So we're gonna make it more contrasted. We're gonna drag the curves effect and now we're gonna make a point right here and we're gonna decrease the shadows, add a bit of contrast, and we're gonna do the same for the highlights as well. Let's increase that right there. That is perfect. So now we should have this. That looks super nice. Now all that's left, we're just gonna add some grain. So let's do add grain, apply that, make the viewing mode final output. Let's make the intensity 2 and then we're gonna make it monochromatic. So this is what it looks like with some grain. The little detail that can take you far is, as you can see, the grain doesn't match with the frames per second as the look. So the grain, I'm actually gonna copy it, Command C, and paste it, Command V, before the posterized time, and then let's just delete that one right there. That was my mistake. So now we're just gonna add a flicker effect. I'm gonna show you how you can make your own flicker without it being really annoying. So let's drag the exposure effect onto that layer and then let's do alt click onto the exposure and then let's type wiggle parenthesis 12 comma and then 1. So basically 12 is the amount of times that it's gonna flicker per second and 1 is the intensity. Now let's look at our final result. So that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and if it brought you any value, please consider subscribing. And please let me know in the comments what type of tutorials you would like me to cover next. So if you still feel like learning, you can watch this video right there. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.